I'm here today to give you an update on Near Protocol, I do believe. As you can see, the high that we're currently seeing from this current bull market is around $9 here, guys. And you can see that we are seeing a really nice rally up in the price over the last sort of 5 days or so, looking really, really bullish. I'm going to be going into this from a technical analysis perspective and also going to be basically breaking down the chart and basically finding a price prediction on how much money you could make by getting in now or getting in at the next dip and holding it for around 6 months to a year or so. So we will get into that very, very, very shortly. But for now, let's get deep down and dirty into the daily chart here. Starting off from a market structure perspective, as you can see, we do have the low from this current trend sat around $2.47. The higher lows coming up to that zone, coming up to the current price right now. As you can see, they are marked on the right hand side: $2.60, $3.1, 3.3, 506, 565.9. Okay, so right now the most recent higher low in terms of the bullish market structure that we're referencing here is currently priced at around $5.98. This is scary. The reason why this is scary is because basically if we dump down to around these areas, we're still in this bullish trend, guys. It's still in this bullish market, but it basically means there is a potential for a 25%, around 25% retracement from the current live price on the cards. Even if that does happen, guys, if we dump 25%, we're still going to be bullish here. So really, really important to not throw your toys out of the pram if we do dump down 25%. It's basically just a very, very strong buying opportunity. Onto these buying opportunities, the next area for a potential buying zone for Near. If we do come down to this area, I would be buying the hell out of this asset because it would basically mean that we're still in this bullish trend, looking really, really good. But what I would expect here, guys, having such momentum to the upside, and we are breaking very, very strong levels here. Before we continue with this video, guys, I want to talk to you about a cryptocurrency webinar that I am hosting every single day, and this is a simple 5-step strategy on how you can make a 5-figure a month income in as little as 42 days. Okay, every single attendee who attends this webinar will get a trading strategy worth $250, and also you'll be getting $300 worth of mindset trading strategies and abilities as well, given away on every single call here. And also, guys, guess what? It's completely free. So if this is something you're interested in, please, please, please go to the link in the description or click up there, and you'll see a nice link to the cryptocurrency webinar where you can learn a brand new strategy for free. But that's it for now. Back to the video. We are in a very strong breakout scenario right now. So we're going to do some targets for that breakout scenario. And essentially from those targets, we can predict pullbacks and areas to really be looking out for there for a potential entry point. Okay. So the next point here you can see is going to be, this is going to be the measure move, guys, going from that top bottom of support in this bull flag and basically dragging that over to the breakout scenario. Okay, so the breakout scenario here is going to basically consist of around 13.89%. You're still inside of that move. You're up around 9.76% since that breakout has happened. So what I would expect is probably a bit more continuation here of around 3.7%, considering the volume weighted ATR band is now in a very, very strong progressive stance. You can see all the MAs are pointing in your direction as well for support. Look at the most recent test on the 7 SMA just here. Very, very, very strong momentum to the upside there for Near. So I would expect continuation here, looking pretty good. And up to around the 4-hour volume weighted ATR band is going to be the resistance point to be looking out for there. Now, previously, you have tested this 4-hour volume weighted ATR band and you have seen quite strong rejection here. Multiple times. So that's definitely something to really be looking out for there. Even if you do smash on over it, you will always pull back to it. Okay, so just referencing a potential buy area for Near right now, it will be a pullback potentially from the 4-hour. And if that 4-hour is going to be lining up with $8.46, you can see the resistance that we have seen at $8.46 previously. It's basically a bloodbath from this zone. Okay, so just be aware for that, because you're basically creeping up. Okay, if you creep up over the next sort of 8 to 12 hours or so and you see a nice 3% move for Near, very possible, may I add, it's very likely you're going to see heavy resistance coming through from there. The resistance point that we could be looking for buy zones, if we are going to see this asset retrace from this zone, it probably is going to be, just to be safe, near enough sort of near enough where we are now. Okay, so you can see the last time that we did see resistance from this area, very, very heavy. Support is very, very strong in this zone. And you can see we did actually break that level of support previously when we did dump, okay? But in terms of a DCA micro strategy here for this asset, and we will go into a price prediction for this on how much you could basically make if you were to get in at these levels up to all-time highs over the next 6 to 12 months coming very, very shortly. But the area that I would be looking for here is going to be a bounce point from this zone after seeing us tap this area, okay? So that will be a retracement of around 10%, okay? So maybe that's going to be timed with a BTC pump, a BTC dump, or it's just going to be just a general rejection overall, okay? Now, if you do break highs, it's absolutely fine, guys. It's still bullish. It's still really, really, really nice. I would expect reversals coming through after breaking these highs, okay? Because you can't break highs without having significant pullbacks. For example, you come up, you break a high, you pull back. You come up, you break a high, you pull back. You come up, you even break a high, you pull back even more aggressively. And this is why we're looking at the momentum for breaking these highs, because you can see we're breaking these highs, we're pulling back, the momentum is getting stronger, and then here you can see the momentum's actually got significantly weaker when we break that high, and that's a sign that we're due reversal, okay? So what we're sort of looking for here is how strong the momentum is going to be when we do break this high, if that is going to happen, okay? And it's very likely that we do pull back before that. So just take that into consideration. Now, if you are going to be buying NEAR at this level, it's around $8. Let's jump to all-time highs for NEAR, and let's look at how many X's you can make if you were to buy it at this level. So currently, all-time highs that I can see on this chart for Bybit is currently up at around $20, okay? So if you are going to be getting in now, $16 is going to be your 2X, and maths. And $24 is going to be your 3x, okay? So this will be a 3x on your investment, and we know what happens pretty much every bull market, guys. You're likely to see all-time highs get broken, especially for an asset like NEAR with such strong fundamentals behind it and such a strong chart as well, guys. So yeah, I would expect all-time highs to get broken here. But if you are to invest here, you would be looking for around a 3x on your investment, up to around $24. If you were just looking at previous all-time highs, probably looking at around a 2.6x, something along the lines of that. So still a considerable amount of money. And when I say 3x, guys, that's 300%. Okay, that's 300% on your investment. So you put in $1,000, you're going to be making $3,000. Put in 10 grand, you're going to be making 30 grand, right? So it's a substantial amount of money. And in my opinion, coming into this market over the next 6 to 12 months here, this is one of my stronger investments here. I do see NEAR doing very, very well. So that's just something for you to take a little 2 cents on. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of the video. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.